Hey everyone, Lisa Callaghy here to share with you a video on how students work through a practice and instruction assignment that you assign them through class assignments in Study Island. So, my previous video showed teachers how to create a practice and instruction assignment. And now I'm going to show you from the student's perspective how they go through that assignment based upon what you have assigned. All right, so let's get started. I'm on a teacher's Study Island page, and in her class assignments, she assigned a theme, practice, and instruction assignment. So now I'm going to pop over as a student and I'm gonna in that class and I'm gonna log in as that student into Study Island and access that assignment. We're gonna work through that assignment quickly so you could see what a student sees. So if you need to support them in any way, you understand what it is that they're working through. So logging in as that student, coming over to the left-hand side menu bar, clicking on My Classes, and then navigating to the class where the assignment was assigned for Social Studies Section 302, and there it is. So now I'm going to click on the Start button, and the student will see they have the topic as theme, their passing goal, their score. Once they get it, they have a constructed response piece, they have a lesson, and flashcards that were assigned as well. So to access the assignment, they click on the topic title, and it will tell them they have 5 items and 70% is the passing score. And the teacher required them to take the flashcard next, so they have to go in the order that the teacher set up the assignment. So obviously, you want to show them before they go into flashcards what the flashcards are for, what their purpose is, and how to navigate through them. So this flashcard is giving them a scenario here, and then they have a question that they have to answer. And then to see the answer, click on the Show Answer button, and the flashcard will flip with the answer. Bottom right hand side arrow will move them to the next flashcard where they just repeat those steps until they get to the last flashcard. On the bottom, it will show what number they're on out of how many there are in the flashcard section. And when they are finished, they come up to the top right hand corner and click on Finish. That will bring them back to their assignments page, and they'll see a little check mark under the flashcard header. So going back into that topic, assessment or assignment, they are now required to take the lesson. So the teacher enforced a specific order for them to do these activities within this assignment. So the lesson is just going to give the students an overview of the topic, giving them some information. Sometimes it's more than one page. They would have to click an arrow to get to the second page. Usually it'll show an example and an explanation. There are also tools available to students on the lesson page where they're able to highlight certain things. So if you in the past utilize highlighting as a strategy or a tool for students, they can utilize that here within Study Island by selecting the text and then selecting the color highlighter here. When they're finished, they click on Finish top right. Again, brings them back to their assignments page, and the check mark under the lesson will appear. Jumping back in, next they have to take the practice test. This is where their constructed response question, if that was chosen by the teacher, that's where that will reside. So the students will do the constructed response. They have the opportunity to look at the rubric so they know how to receive the specific points. They type their information here. They have normal tools that you would see in any sort of word processing program, font, so forth, size, and they type their answer. When they're finished, they click submit. If they need to reset, that will remove everything. If they need to undo a reset, it will bring everything back. When they are finished, they click on submit. That will move them on to the first of the 5 questions that are in the practice and instruction assignment. Notice at the top right hand side, if they need to leave the session before finishing, they click on save session, which will allow them to come back and start where they left off. And again, they have some tools here to help them, the highlighter tools. They also have the ability to make the font larger or smaller. And they have the ability here to use a scratch pad and to create a comment on a question if they'd like. The bottom of the screen will show them how many questions have been answered out of the total number of questions available, and then their session score as well. Okay, as they go through, they click on their answer, they click on submit. An explanation if the answer is incorrect will pop up for students. They close that when they're finished. They click next question. If the students are guessing, the computer will actually, or the program will actually recognize that students are guessing, and it will lock them out of submitting an answer for a certain amount of seconds, and that those seconds grow over time. Okay, they get the question correct. Different results here. They'll see the star, little crab will come out. They can still look at the explanation. Click on next question. Explanation. Next question. Explanation. You'll see they've answered all their questions. They click on that. It explains to them what they've answered, and then you'll see the session score here on the bottom. And then when they're finished, they click on end session. Okay, they'll get their scores here. If you allow them to try again, they can try again. If not, they click on done. And now they'll see their information here, their results from taking the assessment. And coming back over to the teachers page, you'll see under the bar graph next to the assignment, if you click on the bar graph, it will show you the results for your whole class. So you'll be able to see their cumulative score, and here's where you're able to grade their constructed response. You can give them a score. You can look at the rubric here to help you determine the score. You can provide comments back to the students. Okay, this does show you the constructed response score and whether their flashcards or lessons were completed. The bottom, you'll get a total of a cumulative score, and if they have multiple sessions, you'll see the best session and the score of their best session. All right, so this has been a video on how to view the student's perspective when they are taking a practice and instruction assignment in Study Island. All right, guys, I hope this helps. Have a great day.